It feels like every single bit of us has its own special anti-aging plan these days. And today, we're diving into one for that area we maybe don't talk about enough, the neck, specifically skin Neckamour. It promises to tackle, well, turkey neck. And it kind of highlights this almost weapons-grade oversight, as one source put it. We focus so much on our faces and totally neglect the skin that, literally holds our head up.
Exactly. And that's our mission for this deep dive. Let's really unpack the science behind this neck serum. And look at what users are saying, too. Is a special neck treatment actually logical? Does this one deliver? Or is it, just another product finding a gap in the market? Well, first off, the neck is different. It really does age in its own way. Think about it. The skin there is generally thinner than on your face. It also has fewer oil glands, so less natural moisture. And like you said, it often gets missed in our daily skincare routines, maybe gets the leftover face cream if it's lucky. All that makes it much more prone to, well, sagging and wrinkles.
That makes a lot of sense why it needs specific attention. So, okay, skin Neckamour. What's actually in it? What's the science skin is using to fight back against that specific neck aging?
Right, the ingredients. The big players here are peptides. Peptides are basically small protein fragments, little messengers. Their job is to tell your skin cells to essentially act younger. So think stimulating collagen, improving the skin's texture. And it's not just marketing talk. There are clinical studies, for instance, on certain peptides, like palm oil-derived ones. They've shown real reduction in wrinkle depth, smoother skin, sometimes in just 4 weeks. Consistent use, of course.
4 weeks. Okay, that's pretty quick for noticeable changes. But it's not just peptides, is it? I saw mentions of rice protein for moisture. And something called a probiotic blend from Neckamour. That sounds kind of specific.
It does sound specific, yeah. Neckamour might refer to a particular source or fermentation method they use, but probiotics in skincare, that's not pseudoscience anymore. It's becoming quite established. They can genuinely help improve your skin's barrier function, make it stronger, and even reduce inflammation. And if you look at the whole picture, the full ingredient list for Neckamour is, well, pretty solid. You've got things like hyaluronic acid, everyone knows that one for hydration, pulling moisture in, then retinoids for cell turnover, smoothing things out, and those peptides we mentioned for texture. It's like a skincare enthusiast's wish list, really, all targeting neck issues.
Okay, the ingredient list sounds good.
Yeah.
Thoughtful, even. But does it work? What are people actually experiencing? Because the reviews seem, well, surprisingly good from what our sources say. People talking about tighter jawlines, smoother necks, less creasing. One person even said they saw results in a week, which, is that peptides working super fast or maybe just a really good placebo effect?
That's always the question with quick results, isn't it? But it leads us to the company itself, Skin. They've been around since 2002, quite a while in the skincare world. They've survived multiple trend cycles, which suggests something's working right. Either good products or smart marketing, probably both. They position themselves as a affordable luxury with scientific backing. And honestly, being around for over 2 decades does add a layer of credibility. It suggests they're basing things on science that lasts, not just fads.
Right, so it's not like promising some impossible overnight transformation, no interdimensional youth restoration, sadly. This sounds more like needing consistent effort.
Absolutely. You need to be realistic. We're talking weeks of using it regularly to see the main benefits. It's a serum, not surgery. You won't get facelift results from a bottle. But the verdict seems to be, look, this isn't snake oil. The ingredients have research behind them. Users are reporting positive changes. The company has history. So if you're already investing in good stuff for your face, it seems pretty logical to give your neck that same kind of targeted attention. This product looks like a solid way to do that.
So bottom line, your neck probably deserves more than just the scraps from your face routine. It really is a different zone with different needs.
And maybe that makes you think. Considering how easily we overlook something right under our noses, like the neck, what other areas of our self-care or even just self-attention might we be kind of unconsciously ignoring? Areas that could really benefit from a more focused, maybe science-backed approach like this.
That's definitely food for thought. Something to consider as you go about your day. We hope this deep dive into targeted ingredients gives you some ideas for your own routines. Thanks for joining us.